Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will see what is sensing layer. So sensing layer, it is the first layer in the IoT processing architecture and it is also called as on-site layer. So here, this is the first and the most fundamental layer of any Internet of Things system, and it directly interacts with the physical environment and gathers the raw data. So here, now in this sensing layer, what happens is the devices called as sensors detect the physical conditions such as temperature, then motion, light or biological signals, and these signals are usually analog in nature. So they are converted into digital form using basic electronics, and the data collected is raw and unprocessed, meaning no intelligent decision making happens here. So in simple terms, this layer acts like the ears and the eyes of the IoT system. Now some examples for this are, first is the fire sensor. Here this sensor, it detects the temperature and the presence of smoke or the harmful gases, and it continuously monitors the environment and generates signals when values exceed a threshold. Now only a basic threshold checking will be there in the processing. That is, suppose if the temperature is greater than or it crosses the limit, and then here it converts the sensed heat or the smoke into the electrical signals, and it does not decide if it's a real fire emergency. That happens in higher layers. Then second is the CCTV camera. So here a camera will capture the continuous images or the video frames of a location, and each frame is just a raw pixel data. Now here the basics tasks like frame capturing, then light adjustment, compression, that is sometimes minimal, happens. So it does not analyze behavior like identifying a thief. That analysis is done at the edge or the cloud level. Third is the soil sensor, where it is used in agriculture to measure the soil moisture level and the pH, that is like acidity and the alkalinity, and it helps in monitoring the crop conditions. So here it converts the chemical or physical properties into the electrical signals, and it sends the numerical values like value of the moisture, that 45% or 50% moisture level is present in the soil, and it does not decide the irrigation schedules. That decision is made later in other layers. Now fourth is the health band, where a wearable device measures the heart rate, sometimes steps and oxygen level also. So it uses sensors like optical sensors for pulse detection, and here the processing is like the basic signal filtering will be done, that is the removing of the noise, and it converts the signal into readable values, for example 72 bits per minute, like that. Then it does not perform deep health diagnosis, and it it requires advanced processing in apps or the clouds. So the processing at the sensing layer, it is very minimal. So at this layer the processing is intentionally kept simple because simple, like you have the data collection, that is continuous sensing of the environment parameters. Then you have the signal conversion, that is analog to digital conversion using the A to D, that is the analog to digital converter, and basic filtering is done, that will remove the noise or errors from the signal. And also in some cases simple thresholding is being done, where it checks the basic limits, for example high temperature alert. Now the sensing layer, it focuses only on the collection and forwarding of raw data, that is data, and not analyze and decide. So it will not analyze, it will not decide, just it will collect and it will forward the data. So because of this, it supports low power usage, small device size, and it is cost effective deployment. So this is about the first layer, that is the sensing layer. Thank you.